We did it. We made it. Kind of maybe a minute late, but we still made it around 6:30. Welcome, man.
Sort of on time. That's why we say ish. 6:30-ish.
So, we're here. We're at you with episode 8 of the Arena of Audacity podcast. We're back in the Spoon Cave.
Spoonatorium.
Spoonplex. I don't know. Whatever.
Spoonplex.
But coming at you here with Jay Spoon and the fat fella himself. So we are ready to rock and roll. Another great episode.
Let's get this going.
Yes, sir. So, yes. It's a crazy day today because we're kind of like not really off streaming or reacting to it, but we're also watching like two other things in the background. We got the Ford F-150 Lightning reveal, and then also as well too the NBA play-in tournament,
which is weird, a little weird.
Yeah,
but interesting, but still weird.
I like it. I like the fact that it makes it so that teams can't just sit around and rest their players in the end. If they're like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to get the 8th seed, I'm just going to rest up. And then you got like some poor quality games at the end of the year or whatnot. Like if you don't get that, if you're not in the, 6th seed, then even then, like if you don't have a great lead for 6th seed, you need to be playing all your players to make sure that you're in the 6th seed.
Yeah, because the loser of the 7 and 8 game, they're out.
No, the loser of the 9 and 10 game.
9 and 10 game is out.
The loser of the 7 and 8 game plays the winner of 9 and 10. And then the winner of that is the 8th seed.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So the winner of 7 and 8 advances, so they only have to win one game. Mm-hmm. But the loser of 7 and 8, if they lose twice, then they're out.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, so
I do like that. Because, yeah, that means that you're not going to have, the Lakers, who are part of the play-in game, the 8th seed.
Yep.
They can't just sit LeBron waiting for the playoffs to happen. Although, I guess they could have because they'd had the 8th seed in a normal year.
They tried to sit him.
It's funny. You take LeBron and Anthony Davis away from that team, and suddenly they suck, which is fun.
Yeah. Yeah, they tried to sit him. He came back. He almost re-injured himself fully again, but he's like, oh, it's just a tweak. I'm going to be there for the next game. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see what happens. I think he's too old to be trying to come back from those kind of injuries again. He's got a lot of basketball miles on that body. And no matter what you try to do to try to beat it, Father Time is undefeated. He's not going to lose. So.
It's truth. It's truth. That's why I'm not a professional athlete. Father Time got me.
Oh, Jesus.
Yep. Capped my height at 16. Took my knees and my shoulders at 17. Father Time's a bastard.
Oh, man.
Could have made it. Could have gone pro.
Yeah.
Coach would have just played me in state. We'd have won.
Wait.
All right, so we got a game going on right now. Well, we had 2 games yesterday.
Yep.
Hornets are out.
Yeah, no, the Hornets got demolished. Holy Jesus.
Fucking demolished, which I have to say I am happy about and extremely glad.
Because LaMelo?
Yeah, Melo was getting way too much hype for Rookie of the Year, and that title should be going to Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, God, here we go.
Flat out.
Jesus.
I don't care that the Kings didn't make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. I don't care that apparently there's some kid in Minnesota that's really good. Mm-hmm. LaMelo Ball shouldn't get that.
Okay.
I don't care if he got Charlotte technically to the playoffs in the first time since, Del Curry was there?
Jesus.
I say that as a joke, but let's be real. The last time the Hornets made the playoffs. Because
it was Larry Johnson and Vlade. I don't think Del Curry. Was he on that team?
Yeah. Del Curry played with Vlade.
Oh, God.
Because Steph Curry, when Vlade became the GM of the Kings, Steph Curry had that story about how he hung out in the locker room and how he always liked Vlade because Vlade would play with him.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Fair enough.
The shit I remember. Don't ask the stuff I don't remember because it's everything else. Yeah. Hornets are out. LaMelo Ball is out. So everyone's infatuation with him can end, at least for the offseason. I don't know what happened in the other game. Who played the other game?
The other game... God, who was it? It was...
There was 7 and 8.
Yeah.
Should have had this.
And I can't remember. It was actually a better game than the first game. The second game was the better game out of the two. Oh, dang it. And I put the wrong freaking thing up.
Oh, here you go. Celtics and Wizards. That's what it is.
Oh, Celtics and Wizards.
So the Wizards got to beat the Pacers. Mm-hmm. And that's going to be rough. I mean, let's be real with ourselves. The Wizards made it into they had the 8th seed.
Yeah.
So any other year, they would have been in flat out. But this year, they got to beat the Pacers. And the Pacers, I don't count them out ever. Yeah. They're a good team. Russ has to show out. Tonight, though. Currently, in the fourth quarter, Spurs at Grizzlies. Who are you rooting for in that?
Oh, I mean, Pop's a hell of a coach. Mm-hmm. I don't really have a horse in that race, though. It's really a toss-up. There's two small market teams. I don't really know too much about those two, so it's a toss-up. It's just a good game, and I'll just enjoy the good game.
That's fair. I am outright rooting for the Spurs, and if they lose, my apologies, Kurt. But
just to Kurt?
Just to Kurt. And Turin?
Is he a Spurs fan?
Nah, he's a Kings fan, but I remember he always talked about how he, for the longest time, didn't even know that Sacramento had a team.
Yeah.
But yeah, my apologies to the city of San Antonio if sort of my Sacramento bad luck rubs off on the team. But go Spurs. For one simple reason. Actually, one very convoluted reason.
Okay.
Ja Morant.
Ja Morant.
Yeah. With everybody talking about how Ja Morant is who De'Aaron Fox wishes he was.
Damn.
You analysts can kick rocks.
Wow.
Because De'Aaron Fox runs circles around him. Ja Morant just happens to be part of a better organization. Ooh. I could say it. I'm a Kings fan. That's like I'm fat, so I can make fat jokes. I'm a Kings fan. I can make fun of the Kings. Anyone else? Kick rocks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the real game tonight.
Yes. The bouncing of, well, they got to lose twice, but the first loss for the Lakers will happen because Steph Curry is playing out of his mind.
Could only hope they lose twice. I don't see Golden State. Well, okay, I can see Golden State losing this game.
Look, if it's me, and I don't want to say it because it could happen, but if it was me, I'm sending somebody out there and diving at LeBron's ankles. I don't care who. I need to find a rookie, somebody, the 12th man on the bench. Somebody needs to get at them ankles. Just saying.
And I'm going to put this out there. Father Time may have taken my professional sports career away from me at 16 with my height and overall lack of athletic ability. Mm-hmm. But I could be that person. I'm just saying, NBA teams, if you need someone, sign them for a one-day contract.
Yeah.
Okay? You got LeBron out there. Doesn't even have to be LeBron. It could be anybody else. I'll go after Steph. I don't care. He's beloved. I'll still go after him. I don't care.
Yeah.
You need me to take out ankles and knees? I got you. I am almost 300 pounds. I could hurt somebody.
Now, of course, I'm just joking. I want to see LeBron get beat.
Josh is joking.
I want to see LeBron get beat on the floor. Fourth quarter buzzer hits, sadness in his face. I need to see Cleveland Cavalier LeBron taking off his jersey before he even gets to the tunnel because he got defeated. Mm-hmm. That's what I need to see. Mm-hmm. Because he's not a good loser.
No.
And he's lost a lot because what is he in the playoffs or in the finals? 4-7,
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
he's worse than
take LeBron out.
I could do that. I'm willing to do that. 1 day contract. I'll sign with whatever team at whatever time. Sign me. Get me in the game. Let me take my jersey home. We'll be good.
Anyways, like I was saying, just jokes. By my behalf, I can't speak for the fat fella. But,
I can't say whether or not this would be legal, or whether there would be some sort of legal ramifications, but that would be built into the contract.
Yeah.
You're paying my legal defense. I don't see the inside of a prison cell. He has a broken knee.
Damn.
Just saying.
Going straight for the kneecap?
Come at me. The email is fatfellastuff@gmail.com if that sounds interesting to you.
Wait, what? No. No.
What if that actually happened, though? What if somebody actually, like, employed an enforcer?
I mean, don't they, though?
No, I mean, like a legit enforcer, like in hockey, where, like, his only job is to start shit and get in fights.
Yeah.
Now, okay, Chris Anderson, Matt Barnes, I get it, those guys existed, but they were also decent basketball players and good athletes.
Yeah.
I'm talking like, no, we're hiring some middle-aged, let's say 35 years old, 5'7" to 5'8" on a good day white dude, hasn't actually played sports since high school,
Wait,
and we're just going to pay him to go take dudes out. I'm just saying. It sounds like that is potentially a good source of income.
I think after the first time, though, they'll see it coming.
Sure. But that's where the athleticism comes in.
What?
That now you have to start hunting dudes down.
What? But you haven't played since high school.
Man, look, if all I need is 12 seconds of productivity, I can do that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Also, I don't always have to take LeBron out. Schroeder's there.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis has very long legs.
Well, we're talking high level, top tier caliber athletes.
Yes, athletes that could absolutely destroy me physically and monetarily. You are absolutely correct.
So you're saying that you would be able to not only close the distance, but then have enough power to take them out?
Look, you got to get up and down the court.
Okay.
I'm catching you on one of those.
Oh, God. Anyways, all right, cool. So,
my wife's sitting at home just right now, just being like, we are going to be a single income family, aren't we?
just hope my NSA rep knows that it's not me spewing out these things. It is definitely my counterpart here.
And hopefully my boss, if she ever watches this, understands that sometimes my sarcasm is so ingrained that even I don't know when I'm being serious. Don't know until that contract comes around.
Yeah. So we're taking a look here at the Ford Lightning, the F-150 Lightning.
Yep.
Looking pretty decent.
That light bar is weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got to do something different to show off that it's an electric truck, I guess.
Which is stupid. Just give me an F-150 with an electric motor, which is essentially what they've given us. Mm-hmm. Although I didn't realize this. So, okay, little sidebar.
Yep.
Chevy announced a few months ago that they are going to offer an electric crate motor. So you're going to be able to, it's going to be set up in a way that anything that can do essentially a Chevy crate motor swap, which is a lot of Chevy vehicles, you can just slap this crate engine into it. It's going to take the engine bay.
But you still need the battery.
No. The battery's built into it. It's an all-in-one unit. It couples directly up to a standard transmission, and maybe not. Maybe they've got their own transmissions. Because regardless, you can buy a crate, and they're saying it should just be able to slip right in. So what I'm expecting from a lot of...
Hard to believe that.
I mean...
Off of a fully electric vehicle owner, hard to believe that.
I mean, you say that. We'll see what happens. So when they're talking about, like, just they're showing the truck off right now. For those that are watching us instead of Ford, we appreciate you. The engine bay is a trunk.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
That's what happens on most all electric vehicles, because there's nothing there, so they just give you an additional trunk space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat It's a neat idea.
Yeah.
And it's got USB plugins in the bed, which is kind of cool. Also neat.
So it looks like that. I mean, it's running off of a similar platform to the Mustang Mach-E in terms of the bigger battery on the bottom. I didn't catch how many motors that it can go up to, if it was 1 or 2, but it has towing capacity, which unfortunately the Tesla truck doesn't. So Ford is already coming out swinging, saying, "Hey Tesla, yeah, you're making a truck, but we've been making trucks for decades." So,
which is, I mean, I think we talked about this. I think that's why Tesla announced their truck.
Mm-hmm.
So because they don't want to make trucks.
Yeah.
Elon Musk wants to make roadsters. He doesn't want to make a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So what you do is you put out a design of your own. Say we're going to launch it 6-7 years down the line, and then watch as Ford and Chevy and Dodge come out with their electric versions. And there's some company out of San Francisco, I think they're called Rivian, is planning on putting out a full-size pickup truck, which one of my coworkers showed me that a couple of years ago when they first announced the project, and it's dope, except for the fact that their starting price is $70,000.
Yeah, well, it's the same. So it's the same interior with the info center like the Mach-E. So they've taken a lot of the Mach-E and put it into this truck, which is good.
And you said that you've got a Mach-E. Mm-hmm. I've been in it.
Yeah.
How do you like it? You've had it for a month or so now?
Yeah, still love it. It's fun to drive every day. I never had to stop at a gas station unless I'm buying some bubble gum. So yeah, love
How
it.
often do you buy bubble gum?
I mean, maybe once a month.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. How quickly does it charge?
Overnight, I plug it in because SMUD has a thing. And SMUD, if you're watching across the nation, SMUD is the local utilities for power here.
Sacramento Municipal Utility District.
Yes. So they give a credit for if you're charging your electrical vehicle past midnight, you don't get charged any energy consumption. I actually get a credit back for charging my car after midnight.
That's cool.
So it only takes my car maybe about 3 or 4 hours to fully charge. And I know I typically put it on the charger when it's down to probably 50%. And I charge it to 90, so.
How many miles do you get out of it? Full charge?
On a full charge, 320.
Okay.
On 90% that I normally do, about 285.
Okay. So you're getting about as my truck right now. And for those who don't know, as most of you may not, I've got a Dodge Ram 1500. So a full tank, roughly the same. But I don't get credit for charging my vehicle after midnight. So that's a plus.
Yeah, so, yep.
I worry about charging the F-150, though. Because just as somebody who physically can't park their own truck in their garage, I'm assuming I wouldn't be able to park this Lightning in my garage. So am I just going to have to run a cable out to the street every night?
So with most chargers that are sold for your home, I would say probably about 99% of them are all weatherproof. So they're allowing to be outside in different weather conditions. Yes, it would still need to be connected to your home. So in your case, probably not the best of ideas. But in terms of, like if it was here, I would have my charger on the outside wall of my garage and then just put it in the driveway in terms of the car or whatever if I needed to park it out of the garage. Like, yeah, because most trucks won't fit in the garage.
No. Just a shame.
Yeah. Or you can do it, just go charge up somewhere else. There's, as you saw in the video, a multitude of charging stations around. You can go up to your local, if around here, just go over to Rayleigh's and go charge and go shop or have a pizza. Who knows? Live your life.
Unless you got some jackass in a diesel and a trailer who's parked in front of all of the chargers.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Apparently that's a thing.
Well,
that's a thing guys just do.
I mean, because they hate Tesla? I don't know. But that, yeah.
Apparently it's an affront to their lifestyle, which, you know what, I'll take that stance. Because it's a bit of an affront to my lifestyle.
Oh, my God.
Simply because, doing a little bit of research, and I will know more after the stream is done and more information comes out. But these things are not cheap. And that, like, the price of a truck to begin with is way too expensive.
Yeah.
So, to just add on the all-electric version, you're killing me. Like, I'm never going to be able to afford one of these things.
Well, at least to, like, speaking in terms of the Mustang Mach-E, like, they made that car pricing compatible, or
Compatible.
competitive with the Model Y. And if you don't know, like, the Model Y is the cheaper version of Tesla's SUV, because the Model X is like, the $90,000 to $150,000 car. However, the Model Y is, oh god,
yeah, there it is.
the Model Y is more like a $60,000 car, which is the same thing with the Mustang Mach-E. Now we're looking at the pricing of the F-150 Lightning, and the entry model for MSRP is $40,000, which is the standard for a
that'll
truck.
be your single cab short bed with literally nothing in it.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because it'll still have that infotainment center, which they do in the Mach-E with the different trim levels. You always get that. At least that's what I would hope.
Commercial oriented. No, that thing ain't gonna come with nothing.
The more equipped XLT starts at $52,000 around
so
Mach-E
your mid
pricing.
series is $53,000. It's $52,974 MSRP.
Yes, around Mach-E pricing. And
That's
then
ridiculous.
You can go up to $90,000 on this thing.
Yeah. The problem is you can also go up to $90,000 in the regular trucks as well. You want a King Ranch edition with all the bells and whistles?
Who's buying a King Ranch nowadays? Like
Texas?
Those gas prices are astronomical.
I mean, now they are. That's why you get diesel.
Even worse.
Yeah, no. Flex fuel? I don't know.
Yeah, go find one.
E80?
I'm just trying to see.
There's not one. Actually, there's a couple not too far from us. You can get the your corn gasoline, your ethanol.
Yeah. So.
All right. I mean, it's cool. It's a cool concept. You're killing me on the prices.
So,
and
that doesn't look like there's a single cab version, unless they're just. Because normally on here they would show like a single cab, and then you got to do the dual cab or whatever, or the crew cab.
I don't know why you wouldn't offer a single cab unless it's just physically not able.
I think in terms of how big that battery needs to be, I don't think it can be shorter than what a crew cab would offer.
That makes more sense. Still, because especially for us in California, we're like what, 15 years away from outlawing all gas vehicles, all new sales.
No, 15. No.
Less?
It's like maybe I think it's like 5 years away.
What the fuck?
From new sales on gas vehicles.
I swear to God. Like, and I get it. It's for the environment. It's for the world. We're trying to save the planet. But why are you, as the government, forcing me to basically take out a second mortgage to purchase a vehicle when, if I was a corporation, I could buy, I could pollute all I want as long as I bought, carbon offsets.
Let the dumping resume.
Yeah, let's just dump all of our plastic into the ocean. But it's cool, I bought somebody else's carbon offset. Yeah. A company that doesn't produce carbon.
I mean, just buy their points, right? That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's how things work. That's how we get the atmosphere back. Doesn't Mother Nature know? Free market provides, motherfuckers.
Right? I bought the points.
Yeah, I bought the points. We should be fine. It's okay. That's the thing that's going to piss me off. Okay. Especially considering that I just bought a 74 Datsun. So that's also going to piss me off if it goes into you're not allowed to be on the road or you have to pay an extra tax or anything like that.
So from what I understand with that is that they just won't allow to sell brand new internal combustion engine vehicles.
For now.
In terms of used, so that's where the used market is going to, become ridiculous because people are going to be like, oh, well, I'll just go buy somebody else's who had it for 2 or 3 years. They were stuck at home. They never drove anywhere. So, and then they can jack up that price, and now you got a whole new different situation.
Which is where I flipped the switch because I have a brand new truck.
You're not driving anywhere.
I'm not driving anywhere. I'm going to put the most miles on it. I've had the thing now for 5 weeks. I'm going to put the most miles I've ever put on it this weekend. I'm driving to Manteca for a swap meet.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Gross.
I need parts for the 610. People who own older cars, they'll understand. You can't buy shit online. You actually have to go in person. It's upsetting.
No. Huh. Well, I mean, yeah, that's cool. God, what was our other topics? I can't have a good segue. My segue is terrible this week.
It's been one of those weeks, man. I get you. It's one of those weeks, like, I have no... I'm not going to lie. I've got no energy today. I had my 4th dentist appointment in as many weeks yesterday. I got the left side of my teeth cleaned. In the last 4 weeks, I've had the right side of my teeth shot up with Novocaine, had a deep clean, had a root canal the next week, had a crown put on the week after that, and then yesterday I had the left side shot up with Novocaine and deep cleaned, and I got nothing left. I'm not gonna lie, I got nothing.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, of nothing left.
Hey-o!
Yeah, I'm just gonna flex it and see what happens. So, California is now on the track on getting fully open next month.
Hey.
In what? 3 weeks now? Yeah, about 3 weeks or so. 4 weeks, maybe. In terms of letting you go out and destroy your life if you're still not vaccinated. Who knows? But I know Disneyland also said that they're going to increase their capacity by an additional 28%, meaning that they're getting up and above 50% now. So
they're bringing their lines down from 6 feet apart to 3 feet apart. They're going to open up additional rides. They're opening up additional stuff. I mean, yeah. It's going to be great for people who want to go to Disney. It's going to be suck for people who want to go to Disney but don't want to be around people.
So yeah, it's just so it's about the same in terms of the reservation process that it's always been. Yeah, $100 you reserve, and then you get to pick your stuff later when they start actually processing orders, I guess.
Which is funny because people will get this before they get their Cybertrucks.
Oh yeah,
and their Roadsters.
No.
Biggest scam. Such a big scam. Hey, give me, what was the Roadster, like $1,000 for your for your reservation, and they still don't even know if they're going to make it.
Wow.
And it's non-refundable.
What about the flamethrower? Did that ever come out?
There was I think there was like a couple hundred made. Joe Rogan has one, which upsets me a little. Because why are you going to make cool shit, Elon, and then not sell it in mass numbers to the public?
Yeah.
So cool. So the reveal happened. Once you're done watching us, you can hop on over to Ford's YouTube and watch the announcement.
That's grocery games.
Rewatch the announcement. Oh, is the game over already?
No. It just shows the last channel it was on, so somebody changed the channel out there.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
What are they doing? What's taking so long?
It's gotta load up, man. Dang.
It's just supposed to have like this awesome internet.
I mean, if everybody is trying to watch the game,
I thought you're on your own.
If everybody is trying to watch the game on the platform, I can't control the platform. Good Lord.
Hey, here we go. 90-96. Memphis up by 6 with 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. And someone takes a shot and misses, and someone with a rebound, and they make it. I get so announced in sports. And as we look at everybody with their masks on in the crowd, the ladies are waving their flags saying, "Go, team, go." DeMar DeRozan with the step back and the follow through, and frozen. It's amazing. These athletes are so good, they can just stop themselves in midair.
Just stop time.
Look at that. And he makes it.
He had to adjust his shot.
He had to adjust it? Yeah. So what we just saw was a glitch in the Matrix? Not a glitch, but a hacker in the Matrix.
Adjusting himself, yes.
DeMar DeRozan is a hacker in the Matrix. He is controlling everything.
So we are...
Oh, God.
Ooh, we're about a month away.
Oh, God.
From the Fast and Furious 9 coming out. Are you ready?
You turned the game off for this?
I didn't turn the game off. I'm just saying.
You changed it, though.
Just saying. I'm just trying to get us back on track.
We were on track.
Nah.
We were watching sports.
Were we? So,
I mean...
This is supposed to be our first in-theater experience, getting back in, seeing what's going on.
Can we buy tickets for it already?
No, you cannot.
Lame.
I already looked.
How far out do we have to be?
I don't know. I don't know how far out in advance tickets are going to do. I know that, like, this week of the 14th of June is being sold, so this is the week of the 25th?
5th, yeah.
So, probably another
What day is
weeks.
the 25th? Is it a Thursday or a Friday?
You're asking a lot of questions.
It's a Friday. Oh, man.
So, technically, if they still do Thursday nights at 9, but that's probably not going to happen for us. So, it'll probably be sometime on that weekend.
Dominic Toretto and his crew join forces to battle the most skilled assassins and high-performance driver they've ever encountered.
What? Are you reading
his
that?
Forsaken brother.
Wait.
It's right there in the Google.
I know,
thing.
I see. I'm just befuddled on what's happening here.
With a release date of June 25th, 2021, directed by Justin Lin with a budget of over $200 million. Vin Diesel, John Cena.
All right, Christ.
Somebody else and somebody else. Fast and Furious 9. I forgot the Spanish word for 9. I was going to make a joke in Spanish, but no. My wife is so disappointed at me right now. Nueve? I think it's Nueve. Is it Nueve? Someone comment. Is it Nueve? I think it's Nueve.
I feel like we've had this conversation before, like...
Have we?
In the same context as well, too.
Man, we repeat a lot of conversations. We're the best podcast.
Either that or we're just stuck in the Matrix.
Stuck in the Matrix as John Morant clearly fouled somebody. I think. I don't know. Screen's frozen again, folks.
So biased.
It's because John Morant is what De'Aaron Fox would be if De'Aaron Fox had an organization around him that know how to put together basketball teams.
Or applied himself?
Oh, wow.
Damn.
Wow.
Yikes.
Wow. He averaged 25 points a game this season, sir. He applied himself.
And how many of those were wins?
At most, I think they won 32 games, and he's been out for a couple weeks, so I don't know, 20-something?
Okay. I mean, I don't think...
I don't have the stats in front of me. I'm not an analyst who makes ridiculous claims like John Morant is who De'Aaron Fox wishes he was.
Wait, aren't you an analyst?
Technically, in this, because it helps my argument, my title is reporting specialist, sir.
What is that even?
I have been told many times that I cannot move up in pay grade because I am not an analyst.
Reporting specialist. What does that even entail?
Just click on what is a reporting specialist. Not that. There you go.
We're also called marketing analyst. It says it right here. Like first sentence.
Not a marketing analyst. That's what Ragu does. Hi, Ragu. I don't know if he's watching this. He would if I told people about the podcast. I should tell him about that. He's the greatest hype man for my YouTube stuff. He just randomly in the middle of like work meetings will be like, and I love watching Matt Jones on his YouTube channel. You should go check it out. You're awesome, Ragu. Never stop being awesome.
Just don't have him watch this episode because I feel like this episode is a flat one. And we're going to apologize right now, chat. It's just we got a lot of other things going on in the background, too.
I ain't apologizing for nothing.
Oh, wow. So, Chad, I'm going to take responsibility and apologize because we had a couple of other things going on, like we talked about when the stream started. That F-150 Lightning reveal. I wanted to check it out to see what it was about.
Yeah.
And then now the play-in tournament is still happening, so that's still in our background as well, too. We're still indulging in that. probably shouldn't be streaming and streaming at the same time. That's probably gonna.
I don't know. Our frames per second hasn't dropped. It's been at 60 this entire time.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you know, so in the first episode that we posted, episode 2, I put in the bio or in the description that a little joke of like, hey, have you and your buddies ever sat around drinking beer and been like, hey, we should be recording this. Like, this is what we're doing.
No.
This shit ain't easy. Like, legit. Like, you know, you've got to, like, come up with stuff. You got to, like, have the, you know, the will to get in front of the camera and in front of the mic and try to be entertaining. And then when you're not entertaining, you go home and tell yourself that, oh, I'm just being punk. You know, this is DIY. We're doing it our way. And if people don't like it, whatever. This is more for us than it is for the viewers. That's all a lie. Yeah. Yeah, we want people to watch this. We want people to be entertained. This shit's difficult. And I think the fact that so many professional actors and comedians get into this, they really set a high standard that's difficult to follow. So if anybody would like to try, if you're fully vaccinated, hit us up. We'll see if we can make something happen. Because then you can see how difficult this actually is. Maybe that could be part of the podcast.
Well, I thought that, and now that you've jumped the gun and let the cat out of the bag, yes, anyone who has made it this far in and is still watching, we'll go ahead and let that announcement roll out now that we are going to start taking in weekly guests on the podcast. So if you are fully vaccinated and inoculated, meaning that it's been 2 weeks since your last vaccine, whether it's the single shot or the second shot,
shit's gotta be safe.
We will allow you to come in and bring your opinions, your wit, your non-wit, your jokes, everything to the conversation. Pretty much you'll see what our behind-the-scenes efforts are, which is very minimum. You'll also see what it takes
You're walking and you're like, this is it? What the hell?
To sit and fully vaccinated, realize now that they're in the same room. Oh, yes, we are in the same room. I know it looks awkwardly weird, but it's the same room. Like, see?
We're coming to you live from the Spoonatorium. And every other week, we come to you live from the podcasting studio of the Fat Fella. I forgot the names that I said from last week.
Jesus Christ.
Mount Stupid Studio is one of them.
See, this is what I'm saying. The lack of effort, very minimum effort we put into this.
Oh, we'll get it one day. We're starting from scratch, though, and that's the thing that I think people have to realize is that, I mean, like, and anybody who's ever done anything creative, from my experiences, like working with a band, playing music, and shit's difficult, man. Like, we just jumped in 8 weeks ago. Yeah,
well, even then, like, let's take it back to, you know, the screenplay writing. Like,
oh god,
I mean,
I'm still trying to figure that out.
I'm not gonna say anything, Steve. Listen up. We're still waiting on a script for the reshoot, rehash, remake. Is it a remake by now? Because it's been so long of Aces and Eights. So
you know what? We'll do that one episode. We'll hit up Steve.
We could have Steve on.
We'd have Steve on, and we could talk about Aces and Eights.
There we go.
Yeah, we could talk about the concept and go over stuff. And people in chat can give us ideas. And then when we make millions of dollars, do not come after us.
I mean, well, Jesus. Okay, well, I'm not gonna. I can't even say anything. I can't even say anything.
That's right, because you want your millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Oh, Jesus.
Millions of dollars.
So yeah, so yes, that will be starting up here. Probably, I would say not next week, possibly the week after, because that's going to give some folks time who just started up. Because I know some of the processes, you know, just started up like a week ago in terms of letting everybody get in there. I'm still waiting for the volume to finish. Major ill Pollard Audacity. Oh, the volume, man. You're getting called out. somebody left the Valheim server when they promised a lot of things to every player in there.
I didn't promise a lot of things to a lot of people. I promised a few things to a few people. I'll get back on eventually. Look, man. I should start streaming my gaming. Is what I should do.
I thought that was what you were going to do. I thought you were starting up an MMO.
I'm still planning on it. But see, that's the problem though with me is that like I come up with ideas and I plan and I plan and I plan and I plan and I plan.
Yep.
And I'm constantly redoing those plans, and then eventually one day I just sort of snap and start doing it. And next thing you know, I have a podcast and a YouTube channel. I just need to do that with the video game streaming.
I mean, I still video game stream, and I have a podcast. Not a YouTube channel though, but whatever.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
Okay.
But see, that's the problem. Now we're about to get kind of real. JB, you're here laughing at me. Getting kind of real. I mean, this is full disclosure. This is because we're never going to lie to you, to anybody here. We've kept it kind of light and whatever.
Yep.
But look, man, people got feelings and emotions, and sometimes people deal with things like depression, and depression hits in many different ways.
Okay.
And one of those ways that depression hits is by just not getting shit done.
That is true.
I gotta find ways to get out of that depression, and unfortunately, the video games have a way of putting me in the depression. So I gotta be careful with it, and I gotta like take my time, and I gotta do things. I gotta like read. I've been reading a lot this last week.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I appreciate you keeping it real, because just putting that out there. Yeah. Depression hits, and it'll suck you up. It'll keep you down. Yeah. It'll make sure that. Yeah, if you're sitting around just playing games, you're going to sit around and play games and then end up having to have your roommates come into your room and flip it because they need your rent money. Not saying it's you, but it's happened before in the past.
I mean, and that is the shitty thing with video games, is that they're great. They're fun. They make you feel like you're doing something. And the next thing you know, you're driving in the middle of the night to Santa Barbara because the next morning... you have to be the muscle to keep people from entering the room whilst your friends are giving an intervention to somebody who's about to get kicked out of school because of their obsession with World of Warcraft. And it's real. It's 100% real. And you just have to keep things in perspective. And you have to figure out what drives the depression. What drives you into this state and what can help drive you out of it. And that's the thing, and I have to be careful with that because I slip into that very easily.
Yeah, for sure.
So I will get back into Valheim. I will work on the inn. I will continue to dig the moat. I
mean, it's changed a lot since you've been on. We probably just need to restart that server or something else. Because there's all kinds of different utopias around.
Utopia?
Oh, yeah, no. Spoonerton was the first civilization / landscape that we went out to do. There's Jamaica. There's Danton Abbey.
Oh, I remember Danton Abbey.
I can't remember. I mean, I'm sure he did, but I don't know if Norb did something in the secrecy and was just going to unveil it to us one day. Mitch was definitely just waiting for you to redo his house. So,
well, we still have to build Mad Hatton.
Yes. So yeah,
we we're all part of that. I have to build Mad Hatton.
So yeah, I mean things. Yes. So I mean things like I got off the server one day. And we were maybe 120 days into server time. I got back on a couple of weeks later, and it was 466. No, it was 500 days in.
I'm not gonna lie, I was part of that because I would log in when no one else was. I would legit log out of work, log into Valheim.
Yeah,
and then I would sit there for the next 2-3 hours.
Yeah,
and just dig moats. Because I'd missed some of the adventures, so my equipment was low, and I would just go in or just start exploring and trying to run around and trying to find as much as I could. I completed my map of the main island one time, and whilst doing that, I built little hovels everywhere I went, so I had places to stop. That takes hours. And days went by. And you get sucked in.
Did I spend a new year with you guys? I can't. No, I did. No, I don't think I was there. I think Norb did fireworks, and I saw the pictures of it.
There was a new year?
Yeah, well, because it had 365 days on the server. So.
Oh, man. I thought they were going to reset the servers when they went live.
They're not live.
Oh, it's just going to stay in like a perpetual beta?
No. I mean, they'll go live sooner or later. It's only been out for like a couple months, right? In terms of early access?
I don't know, man. Time is a weird concept. It's man-made, clearly. Jesus. And it's only here to fuck with people.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay.
I mean, it's almost June.
Yes.
Let's think about that for a second. It's almost June.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it almost just June like a week ago, but it was like 2020? Like, it was almost Christmas a week ago.
I see your situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you've been stuck working at home.
Inside.
So, I have had the pleasure of working at home for a few months, which I loved, and then had to go back out to the sales office / field after that. So, I thought you were there. It was just a coincidence that Norb was showing us fireworks when the day swapped over. Oh, maybe I was there. I don't know.
But yeah, you got
great questions. Great questions, Jay.
You've worked out in the public a lot this last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I have been at home every day, and we should start again when Hearth and Home release.
I haven't looked at the roadmap in a while. Have they updated with some dates and time frames yet? Probably could just pull it up right now. I'm at my computer.
Is that like a DLC for Valheim?
Yeah, well, not DLC, but just roadmap in terms of getting the product a little bit further, closer to launch.
Gotcha.
Official launch, I guess, would be.
Gotcha. You know a game that I've been watching Let's Plays on YouTube for the last, literally just today, but now I'm obsessed with? City Skyline.
Why? I mean,
I want to play that so bad.
Didn't you get it for free on Epic? Like, it was free on Epic like a month ago.
No, I haven't been on Epic in probably 2 months.
Ugh. You gotta get those free games every week.
Yeah, I know. And if I could remember how to get into my EA account, I can get back into SimCity.
Don't do that.
Yeah, because then I'd get back into Sims. And you want to talk about, and this is going to come out as a joke, but I'm dead serious about this. You want to talk about the game that will 100% shoot me into a depression spiral that I cannot walk away from? The Sims. Absolutely obsessed with that game. Fucking love that game. It will fuck with my head like no one's business.
Yep.
Got a little intense there.
I mean,
I'll back off.
It's all good. It's all good. The truth. Oh. Okay, so no roadmap. Got it.
Set aside.
Okay.
Set aside. That's Jenny?
Yeah.
Hi, Jenny. Yeah. It's like a 5-man team. So slow. Hopefully not a George R. R. Martin type deal. When they roll around and then move on, forget about the game. Heart Sims. Yes. Heart the Sims.
And yes, I understand their team is super small and they achieve well beyond their expectations of achieving. So they probably are out there building their dream homes, building up everything, and maybe getting back to their game in a little bit as they enjoy their lives or whatnot. And kudos to them, because that's what my dream was when I started, my indie thing back in the day.
I was there,
and I was like, okay, well, I had to keep it grounded though. I was like, hey, let's just think about it. Everything that we're putting into this is going to come back and build the company up so we can get better and better and put out more product. But there's always that little thing back in your back of your head going, man, if this thing blows up, what am I buying first? so I understand.
Ford F-150 Lightning. Or I take that back. A house that can hold a Ford F-150 Lightning.
So, yeah, I get that. I get if they go MIA for a little bit.
That could
Hopefully, it won't be a George R. Martin style, because we don't need to be waiting on the game releasing, and then they already put out like movie rights to it, and we're like 6 movies in, and the game's still not out.
Yeah, and aren't they doing a spin-off show?
Yes.
Which is terrible, because they don't have any actual books to go off of for this spin-off show.
He's still part of it. He's still there.
Yeah, but we saw what happened to Season 8.
I mean, you didn't see what happened to Season 8.
I saw it in the aggregate.
Okay, so you saw a lot of disgruntled people talking about Season 8.
Making very valid points.
Well, okay, so spoiler alert, I guess. So
Wait,
what?
hold on, we're doing this. So, spoiler alert with my hand up. When the spoilers are done, I take the hand down.
So what valid points do you believe were there?
The fact that at one point in time, I believe it was Jon Snow was in King's Landing, and then later that afternoon was at the Wall, and then later that night was back in King's Landing.
Okay, so yes, there was a lot of time jumping in terms of travel, but they said that was going to happen due to the fact of the episode restraints that they had.
They
had
had to rewrite the episodes.
No. They had a budget for 7 episodes, and that was it. Or
They
8 episodes, and that was it.
rewrite the episodes. Also, Starbucks Cup.
Okay, so
That's how little you give a shit. That whoever is responsible for that just let a Starbucks Cup show up on set. Didn't care.
Okay, so first off, with the Starbucks Cup, I didn't even notice it in the first roll around of watching it, because I was actually watching the show. I wasn't trying to freeze frame everything to find shit.
Yeah, well, this is why you should be on Reddit. Also, not gonna lie, this is why Father Time has definitely come for me. This is why I could never take out LeBron James's knees, because my hand has been up for maybe 2 minutes, and it already hurts.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be sore in the morning.
Jesus
like, this
Christ.
is a workout. This is a workout. Put your hand up and just hold it. Workout. Yeah.
So I get some of the minor gripes, but a lot of people going, "Oh, well, the writing was terrible, and this, that, and another, and this shouldn't have happened, and whatever." I don't think they fully looked at the whole story over encompassing. I think they just looked at it at that single season and was like, "Oh, this is terrible." It didn't go, "Well, okay, well, yes, this happened because of this, whatever 3 seasons ago happened."
Yes, because you had 6.5 seasons that made sense. Things were slow, they were plotting, but if you've ever read the books, that's exactly how they're supposed to go. Things made sense. And then suddenly, Bran is the king on the Iron Throne?
Yes.
Because he has the best story to tell?
No. So that line is what people got upset about, but that's not why they picked him. That's what Tyrion said.
Bran shouldn't be the king on the Iron Throne.
Why shouldn't he be?
Because Khaleesi should have never gone crazy going after everybody.
Okay, well, first off, why wouldn't she? She's the daughter of the Mad King.
Yeah, and Jon Snow is the Mad King's nephew. That doesn't matter. Her life experience is watching her brother go crazy, feeling what it was like to be Khaleesi, leading her people. The life experiences she has. She's not going to go crazy and burn down the city.
Why wouldn't she?
Oh, what? But just because she's a Targaryen?
No. So there's a lot of other different factors, and I hate to do it because you should definitely watch the show.
I'm not going to watch the show.
But in terms of her best friend and her confidant, her second in command, if you would say, got beheaded by Cersei right in front of her an episode before that.
So then you kill Cersei.
Yeah, she was trying to kill Cersei.
You don't kill the people. You don't go crazy. Why would you, the person who believes she is the rightful queen, destroy your own city? That doesn't make sense. You're going after one person. You're not going after one person who's killing your people. You're going after one person that you now have a blood feud against. You know what you do? You don't take your dragon and just destroy everything. You send assassins after her.
That's what people have been doing to her her entire life. Why would she do the same thing?
Bring her into open fields
Cersei
and kill her there.
She would never do that.
I
You couldn't trust her, Cersei, to say that she's surrendering when she said she would come to the north to help out and she didn't come.
I'm not saying take her word for surrendering.
Her word is not trustable.
No, you're correct. That's why you send assassins.
Yeah. I think you need to watch the show.
Okay, well, put my hand down. Spoilers are over. Oh, God. Okay. I'm going to have to take some ibuprofen.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, be scared, LeBron James. Shoulders coming for your knee. Speaking of which, what's going on with the game?
I don't know. I think I turned it off because I was just making sure that we weren't.
Is Kurt going to be upset?
Is Kurt even in here?
I don't know.
He normally comes a little late. Wait. Phrasing. He normally shows up a little late. Looks like it's over.
Nope. All right, game's already over. Probably got a notification.
Ooh. That's what I like to see.
LA's
already getting beat down.
Beating the Lakers 15-10 currently with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Curry to Green, back to Curry. Curry splitting the defense, and with one of those acrobatic shots he is most known for with the ugly blue and orange jerseys. My God, those things are nasty.
So, to end this one or get close to winding down here, because I now see that blood pressure is getting risen up in the fat fella. So
it's not my fault. I ran out of my medication.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's on its way.
Oh, if you, I don't know. I don't even know how to end this one. Like, this one has just been so weird. Like, we've gone super off the rails on our pseudo format. Do we have a format?
We don't really have a format.
Yeah.
Let me try ending it.
Okay.
Fuck, I don't have anything either.
Damn.
Thank you for everything. You know what? Thank you for being awesome. If you're watching this right now, you're awesome. And if you're not watching this right now, you wouldn't hear what I have to say. So, you're awesome. You should get other people to watch this. By the way, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. Go ahead and also remember to create those fake accounts and subscribe to the channel.
This is why I didn't want you to do it.
But in all seriousness, if we get to 100 subscribers, we get a custom URL. And if we get a custom URL, it'll be easier to find us. So yeah, for Jay Spoon, I am the fat fella himself. This has been the Arena of Audacity.